Jack used his custom-made diamond drill bit to quietly carve a large hole in the stone wall of the bank. Carefully removing the heavy blocks, he soon saw the security mesh that would trigger an alarm. Jack then pulled out a specially designed metal conduit, steadily threading it through the opening to reach the vault door as he pressed the trigger. A carefully formulated solution dripped through the pipe onto the lock. Once the lock was completely dissolved, Jack turned to open the water reservoir pipeline behind him. The reason for doing all this deliberately was to use the water to set off the alarm on the security mesh, because only by doing so could he make security believe the vault was simply flooding as soon as the alarm was deactivated. He immediately dialed the bank manager aside from the owner. Only the manager possessed the only key to the vault. After receiving the urgent notification, the manager rushed toward the vault, but he had no idea that as he passed a secluded road, a massive pine tree suddenly fell in front of him. This was all part of a scheme orchestrated by Jack's girlfriend, who had meticulously planned every step before the heist. Julie's real purpose for delaying the manager was to buy her boyfriend enough time to access the vault. As the rising water levels submerged the vault's electrical panel, the surveillance system suddenly lost power. Jack then secured his breathing equipment and dove underwater. Using a pair of pliers, he effortlessly cut through the now powerless security mesh. But as soon as Jack successfully entered the vault, he was stunned to discover a fortune worth $10 billion in gold and jewels. Just as Jack was about to leave, the sheriff arrived with his team after realizing the vault flooding was no accident, but rather a deliberate act. He immediately ordered his officers to guard every manhole cover in the streets. Anyone emerging from the underground tunnels would be swiftly intercepted at this moment. Jack had yet to grasp the gravity of the situation. He was preparing to exit through the underground